Your Excellency Amina Mohammed, Deputy Secretary-General of the United Nations, Mary Robinson, former UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Lord Malak Brown, Nan Annan and family, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Natalie Samarasinghe. I'm the Director of the United Nations Association UK, and it is such a pleasure to welcome you to this celebration of Kofi Annan's life. It is surely a reflection of his enduring legacy that so many of you have traveled from afar, from all continents, and braved the road diversions and traffic and not quite as many adulating crowds as we might have expected outside to be here. So thank you very much. I think tonight, even more than usual, London is a beacon of support for the values of the United Nations, for the dignity and rights of every human being, and for global cooperation and global citizenship. When Kofi died last year, all of us at UNAUK felt a deep sense of loss for the man who had inspired us, but also for the world. His death felt like yet another blow to multilateralism at a time when visionary and principled leadership is in seriously short supply. So we decided, with encouragement from our patron, Mark Malak Brown, and with generous sponsorship from the Open Society Foundations and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, to organize this commemoration, as well as 2 days of discussion on Kofi's legacy with our partner, Chatham House. We wanted to hold an event that was open to people from all walks of life, reflecting Kofi's consistent efforts to bring the UN closer to we the peoples. And we wanted to draw lessons from his many achievements, but also from his failures and regrets, as indeed he did, for policymakers at this troubling time for the world. I only met him a few times over the years, but for me, he was the defining Secretary General. He was part of my formative years, and like the music, films, and books you absorb as a teenager, he shaped my political conscience and that of my generation, as well as others. During 9/11 and the wars that followed, he was our voice of reason. Through the Millennium Summit, Make Poverty History, and Drop the Debt campaigns, he was our symbol of hope. He was there on TV, brandishing a soda bottle, saying, if we can get this into every village, why not essential medicines? He was there on the news, using the bully pulpit without ever being a bully, and making us believe that it really is our United Nations. I remember him as a calm man, with a voice so quiet that you really had to listen, but you did listen, because you knew what he said would be worth hearing. A real contrast to the brash, divisive voices of so many leaders today. But there are still plenty of people taking forward his belief in our shared humanity, and we are privileged to hear from some of the most thoughtful and inspiring of them tonight, starting with Nan Annan. She joined the UN Refugee Agency in 1981 as a legal officer. It was there that she met Kofi, and they would spend nearly 4 decades together, working to bring the UN's message to all people and to make it a reality for the most vulnerable among us. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage Nan Annan.